If you liked the movie As Above, So Below as much as I did, here are some horror movie recommendations that I think have pretty similar energy. When there's a drought and water shortages in Australia, the government comes up with a plan to recycle water trapped in tunnels under Sydney, except they stop it for some reason. So, in this 2011 found footage horror film, The Tunnel, a journalist, her cameraman, and a group of urban explorers delve into the tunnels to see why the government stopped their plan and realize maybe the reason was pretty good. Ghost hunting shows are awesome. I love them. I'm always really excited to see if there's some proof that the paranormal exists. But when a crew actually finds something, there might be some grave consequences. In this also 2011 found footage horror film, we hear from the producer of a paranormal investigation show, Grave Encounters, that the show is canceled because the crew went missing. But we get to see the final episode raw footage. Then, this film is the recovered footage of the crew going to investigate an abandoned psychiatric hospital in which paranormal phenomenon is said to occur. And while this film isn't quite as much about going deeper and deeper underground, I do not think you'll be missing the feeling of being trapped and insurmountable dread. If we're going to talk about similar ones, kinda gotta bring up the OG, where 6 friends go spelunking in the caves, only to discover they might not be alone down there. In the 2008 horror film The Descent, which is either one of the creepiest subterranean creature movies of all time or the greatest conspiracy of all time. This one's a 2007 Spanish horror movie, Wreck, which I've talked about criminally little. A TV show host and her cameraman are doing a segment on fire stations and go with on a call where an old lady's trapped in her apartment, but soon realize maybe she should have stayed trapped. I'll do this one quick because I don't think it has the same cult following as some of the rest of the same love, but I love it, Chernobyl Diaries. In this one, a group of friends goes on a tour to Chernobyl, like the radiation zone. I think it's one of the most underrated horror movies because I thought it was such a fun watch for the radiation stuff and creatures, and you get that feeling of just going deeper and deeper into unescapableness. Important note, this movie is not just another pretty face. And I don't want just anyone to hold. This one for me, the 2014 found footage film The Pyramid, is As Above, So Below, just in Egypt. I was really surprised to find out these two movies weren't made by the same people, but I think it's a fun watch, and if you're looking for a similar one, this one's a great bet.